All right. Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you see this reading, it's when you're supposed to see it. But hopefully you all are doing well. You got through another week. Today is Friday. And if I'm talking quietly, I do apologize. I still have water in my ears. Had to get ready for work somehow, right? But we're going to take a look and see what wants to come through. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not resonate for you. I invite your spirit guides and my spirit guides to sit down and have a lovely chat about the energy that is coming through. These are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you all the time. Hell, they may not even be for you. They could be for somebody around you. So really use your intuition. Really try and listen to your spirit guides. You know the drill. You know the drill. Let's see where we're going. Let's see what we've got. Chopped wood. Okay. Chopped wood. Round and round. Stagnant energy, huh? Mending. The reason why you're not going anywhere is because something needs fixed, right? The work needs done. This isn't fun work, right? This is kind of the work you do over and over and over and over and over again. I'm hearing healing inner child. Healing your inner child is work that is never quite finished, right? Hello, Drax, Dexter. Speaking of children. But healing your inner child is something that takes process. It takes time. And it also is something that kind of you loop back to, especially in my experience of healing, healing in general, not just healing the inner child. You know, it is something that it is actively worked on. It can sometimes feel tedious, but that work is necessary. And I feel like that's why, if you're sitting here with this video today, that's why you are dealing with this stagnant energy. Is because there's something here that is requiring your attention that needs to be mended, needs to be healed, before you can move forward to what is coming at you. Underneath we have ancestors. I grabbed 2. Ancestors and boundaries. Okay. Past energy, the creator. Future energy, we have the observer. Dracula, hey, I fed you this morning. Kids. So the one thing that I notice is the observer and the creator. The creator comes first, and that's what we're meant to do, right? We're here to create our worlds. You know, we manifest using this creative energy. We manifest using our vibration and our intuition, our desires, our wants, even our fears. On the negative side of things, you know, if you focus on something that you don't want, eventually that's the vibration you float at. So that could be what you draw in. So just be mindful. But we do have the creator here, which is the Ace of Wands. Then we also have the observer. And the observer, this is Aquarian. I also see Virgo here with this boundaries. But the observer is somebody who doesn't have a hands-on the task approach, right? It is somebody who sits back, somebody who watches. This comes after the fact. So it's almost as though you're being asked to do the work of mending, of healing, of setting boundaries. I feel like, you know, with the ancestors, it goes back further than just you. I feel like these are maybe generational curses, generational loops that you are breaking, that are requiring your attention. That's why you're getting this round and round energy. And I feel like, you know, once you start to shift through this, you know, you start to see it, the observer. I'm hearing taking a step back. Some of you may need to take a step back to see things from that bigger picture point of view, like Aquarians do. Aquarians are very innovative. Virgos, you know, it's the hermit. They shine a light in the darkness, but they also learn new things. So don't be afraid to learn new things either. But let's see where else we're going. Let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm going to shuffle these differently because they're sticking to the table. Virgo, Aquarius. I mean, those are just what I see right off the jump here. Where are we going with this energy? I think I'm going to pull these a little bit different today. Underneath, we've got the Ten of Wands. Okay. Ten of Wands, Judgment. See, there's your ancestors with Judgment. It's angels. I think it's Archangel Michael. The King of Cups and the Five of Cups. I feel like you're trying to move beyond the choices that you're making or have made. Ten of Wands could have moved beyond that, or you're moving towards new choices. But the problem is that, you know, I feel like these choices are more emotional based. King of Cups, Five of Cups. There's not a pentacle here. It doesn't feel physical. It feels more emotional. It feels more intuitive. Which is why, you know, listening to your intuition is important. But here we have the Five of Cups. You know, these choices may not feel good. I'm also hearing they may not feel important, but they are necessary. They are necessary for you to move through this. So we have the King of Wands. I also see the Queen of Wands underneath here. So I will walk away with the Queen of Wands. There could be some theatrics, could be some drama on a negative side. On a positive side, there can be inspiration. So we have the Queen and King of Wands, and they're actually facing each other. So you could be dealing with somebody of the past. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles, or a match, however that shows up for you. Nine of Wands. In your future, or in your current energy, we got the Three of Swords. There's the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. There's the Three of Wands. Future energy, we have the Tower. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Six of Swords. I'm not going to leave that Six of Swords like that. Seven of Cups. Okay. So good news is, I see you getting through it. I see you getting out of this round and round. I see healing, you know, and yes, the healing may be painful, but there is hearing a negative truth. We don't have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, but I feel like this truth or these lessons can be applied to what it is that you're doing to help you move forward through this energy. Three of Wands. The bad news is that it's going to be uncomfortable. Hell, even downright painful. Things may blow apart. The foundation you stand on may crack. The the place that you call home may fall apart. You know, the things that were a pillar of support to you may go with this round and round. And it's not to hurt you. I feel as though it's designed to, you know, let you know that these pillars of support were here for a reason. I feel like they've been here for a very long time. But it's also designed to show you that you are capable of doing things without this support. Without this crutch. What you got? Magician. See? More than capable. More than capable. Virgo, Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, coming in from the cold. Absolutely, exactly what I just said. And applying these lessons. Applying what you have learned through this round and round. So, what is this round and round? What is this round and round? Three of Cups, Two of Cups. I love this, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. The reason why I say that I love this is because it's helping me keep it general. Some of you are walking away from friend groups that no longer serve your purpose. Three of Cups. Some of you are walking away from relationships that are not beneficial for you. Some of you are changing your goals, Four of Wands, and how you want your future to look. Some of you are changing family values, Ten of Cups. This is the round and round. So however this applies to you, take it for what it is. I need this card. I don't like him on the floor. Thank you. But this round and round, again, is designed to show you that you are capable. It's not about the fear of this, because, you know, I'm someone's spirit guide is like, you know, they're afraid. They're afraid of what happens, you know, when this pillar of support goes away and they struggle, or, you know, they don't make it. I don't see that. I don't. But the one thing that I do want to impart on you is, if that is your belief, that is your vibration. And if that is your vibration, that is what you're going to attract. So don't sell yourself short here, okay? I don't want you to sell yourself short. I want you to succeed, as usual. But I want you to have that faith, that belief in yourself. And I know that's easier said than done. But that's why I feel like your ancestors are also here. That's why I also feel like, you know, the Archangel Michael is here. They are here to help you. So I feel like the pillar of support that you are so accustomed to may go away, but you will still have support. It may just not be from what you're used to. So don't think you're going to walk into this blind. I don't see that. What I see is that your normal support may go away and be replaced by other supports. Okay? What is this Nine of Wands? Nine of Wands, Three of Swords. What are we healing? Two of Pentacles. Chariot. Ten of Pentacles. And the Queen of Cups. It's not a matter of what we're healing, it's how we're going to heal it. I mean, I guess I did answer, you know, what are we healing from, which is the toxic cycles. So, very interesting. Thank you very much for catching that. The way forward through this is, again, believe that you will succeed. Try and have balance in this. Find a balanced flow. I'm not saying, you know, sit in a higher vibration 24/7, because not even I can do that. And I'm not going to lie, if you do that, it turns into kind of a toxic positivity, which, been there, done that, oof. It causes burnout. And I don't want that for you. So find a balance, an actual balance, not a fake it till you make it, more of a face it till you rise. Face it until you do succeed. You will stumble. You will stumble. And that's normal. You know, walking on new ground is going to be difficult until you find your balance. But when you do find your balance, when you do, you know, start to have that ebb and flow with the universe, with your new supports, you do start to move forward. The Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. We have the King and Queen of Cups. We have the King and Queen of Wands. We do not have the King of Pentacles yet, but we do have the Queen of Pentacles up there. Okay. Okay. So, what is the takeaway from this with this Ace of Pentacles? It's right smack dab in the middle. I know it's a 3D. I know it's starting new 3D things. Abundance coming in. What is Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands, look at you doing the work. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Here's a caveat here. Here is kind of a warning to you. When you start to step away from the friend groups, from the relationship, from the family, when you start to change your goals, when you start to do this, Seven of Wands, people are going to start to do this. They're going to try and fight you. Maybe they were getting something from you. It could be people that you already know or people from the past. Six of Cups. They're going to try and fight you because maybe you fit inside of a box. Maybe you fit their own agenda. And now that you are taking control, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, now that you are taking control of your life and how you want it to look, it's going to frustrate some people. And I'm here to tell you that the best thing you can do is wish them well and walk away. Because there's nothing that you are going to say or do that's going to satisfy these people. You can't satisfy everyone. And I'm seeing that mirror. For my birthday, I was given this small compact mirror. It's like yay big, right? It's literally not very big. And I believe on the front of it, it says, focus on the things you can control, or something to that effect. Anyway, I'm seeing that mirror. And what that mirror does is it reminds me that I don't have to carry the burden of other people. I don't. I don't have to carry the burden and the weight of other people. I need to control what I can control, which is myself. If other people are going to feel some type of way, let them. Let them feel some type of way. But it's not your job to monitor their happiness, to make sure they're happy, to fit yourself inside of a box that you are uncomfortable in. You are allowed to be just as much of a human and embrace your dreams as they do. So again, when you start to get this pushback from, things that start to fall apart from, the friends, the family, hell, even your colleagues, because, maybe you're switching professions or whatever the case may be, you will get that pushback. And again, I'm telling you, the best thing you can do is to wish them well and to walk away. Because it's not for you. You are not in charge of them. You are in charge of you. Lastly, Seven of Cups for me. Where are we going? Two of Wands. Fool. Love it. King of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Clarity. New starts. New beginnings. The world is literally at your fingertips. I feel like for some of you, you may also grow a backbone. King of Swords. This is beautiful. This is stepping into one's power. And I'm not talking about that brute force power. And we have Aquarius again, so this is how this loops back in together. But when you come out on the other side of this, I do feel like some of you will have a backbone. Some of you will have better clarity. Some of you, will be able to manifest easier because you're no longer trying to, abide by somebody else's rules. You're working by your own rules. This is some serious breaking the chain energy. Breaking the cycle energy. But you can no longer live your life by the expectations of others. You can't. Because what happens if you don't do, for instance, if somebody wants you to fit in this box, right? And you do something slightly outside of that box, they get mad, right? Because you're no longer inside the box. Long ago, I took that box and shoved it up. Yeah. And I feel like you should probably do the same. It's time to focus on you. Zodiac signs that I see. We do have fire signs, air signs, and water signs. So to be honest with you, I'm going to walk away with all of you today. I'm going to walk away with all 12 zodiacs because I feel like this is important for everyone to hear. So all the zodiacs are included. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to walk away with all of you today. So this is what I have for you for your weekend. Take the weekend to process all of this. Really sit with this energy. If this resonated for you, really sit with this. Maybe listen to it a few times. If you know that somebody is going through this and need this support, send this to them. If this resonated for you, leave a like. Leave a comment. I love hearing from you. But really take some time with this, because this is some serious breaking the cycle energy. So thank you guys very much for joining me. As always, your company is well appreciated. And I will see you all again later. But until then, bye for now.